You know that feeling, right? Like that moment when you're just incredibly stressed out,
Oh, yeah.
maybe before a big presentation or something, and you look in the mirror and bam, your skin is just, well, freaking out.
Literally.
Or maybe an emotional shock sends your eczema into overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like there's this really direct connection, doesn't it? Like your
Yeah.
skin is broadcasting exactly what's happening inside.
Well, it's actually far more than just a feeling
Yeah.
and that direct connection. That's exactly what we're unpacking today.
Okay.
Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating field of psychodermatology.
Psychodermatology,
Right.
right. So based on, the stack of sources we've been digging into, this isn't just feeling stressed and having bad skin happening at the same time.
No, not at all.
It's like a genuine biological link.
Absolutely. And what's really remarkable and something the material really hammers home is that the brain and the skin actually start out. They originate from the exact same layer of tissue.
Seriously.
Yeah, very early on
In
in embryonic development.
the same embryonic layer? Wow. They start from the same blueprint then. That's kind of incredible.
It really is. And because they share this beginning, they keep up this really intricate, ongoing conversation, like throughout your entire
A
life.
constant conversation.
Yeah, constantly talking, mainly through your nervous system and your immune system.
Right, the immune system and the nervous system. Okay. So when we experience intense emotions, stress, anxiety, sadness, our brain reacts.
Mhm.
And that reaction somehow signals the skin. Is that the idea?
Precisely. Think of it like this. When you're stressed, your brain kicks off its stress response system.
Yeah, fight or flight.
Exactly. And this involves releasing stress hormones like cortisol.
Hmm.
The research really highlights how these hormones, they travel through your bloodstream and through those nervous system connections.
Okay.
And they directly influence processes happening in the skin itself.
And what does that mean specifically for the skin? What's actually happening there?
Well, it means those stress signals can ramp up inflammation in the skin.
Inflammation. Okay.
Yeah, and they can weaken its protective outer layer, the skin barrier,
Ah, right.
which makes it more susceptible to irritation, moisture loss. The sources show this directly contributing to flare-ups of chronic conditions.
So it's not just correlated with things like acne or psoriasis or eczema.
Yeah.
It can actually trigger them or make them worse.
Exactly that, trigger or worsen.
Yeah.
The material we looked at lists several conditions where this link is particularly strong. Stress is a known aggravator for acne, for instance.
Right.
Psoriasis flare-ups are often tied to periods of anxiety or trauma.
Mm.
Eczema is, well, it's intimately connected with stress levels, even sleep quality, which stress obviously messes with.
Yeah, definitely.
Rosacea can be triggered by those emotional flushing responses, and even certain compulsive behaviors like skin picking or hair pulling.
Oh, interesting.
They're often linked to underlying anxiety disorders.
Wow. That really does hammer home the psycho part of psychodermatology. But you mentioned it's a conversation, so it goes both ways.
It absolutely does, yes.
Yeah. The skin's condition affects how you feel.
Definitely. And this is the other really crucial side of the coin that the sources highlight. Living with a visible chronic skin condition, it can be incredibly tough emotionally.
I can imagine.
It can significantly impact self-esteem, sometimes leading to social withdrawal, anxiety, and there are strong links with depression. Just the constant discomfort, maybe appearance concerns, the unpredictability of flare-ups.
Yeah.
It takes a serious toll.
Yeah. On mental well-being.
For sure.
So the steeper understanding, it's changing how professionals are approaching skin health then.
It really is, yeah. The movement seems to be towards more holistic, sort of integrated care. Meaning, instead of just treating the physical symptom, there's a growing recognition of the need to address the emotional component too.
Okay.
So integrating standard dermatology treatments with, say, psychological support or stress management techniques, it's all outlined in the material.
And I think I saw something about psychocosmetology, where skincare routines themselves are designed with relaxation in mind.
Right. Leveraging that brain-skin connection. It's about understanding that soothing the mind can literally help soothe the skin and, vice versa.
Makes sense.
It's also changing how professionals interact with patients, more emphasis on empathy, creating calmer environments, always considering the emotional context alongside the physical stuff.
So if we zoom out, what's the big takeaway here from this deep dive? It feels like it confirms your skin isn't just this, passive surface.
Not at all.
It's dynamic, deeply connected to your emotional state, almost like a mirror to your inner world.
Exactly, a mirror to your inner world. And just remembering that powerful two-way street feelings impact skin. Skin impacts feelings. It's vital.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pushing treatment towards seeing you as a whole person.
not just a collection of symptoms.
Precisely. Not just a skin condition walking through the door.
Okay, so here's a final thought then, maybe for you listening. Considering that managing your stress or maybe seeking emotional support might be just as critical for your skin health as, I don't know, the most expensive cream or treatment,
Mm-hmm.
what does that suggest about how you might rethink your own self-care routines?